Wicked Witches. I've just spent the day writing and it's wonderful. It's day one of my writing retreat and gosh, got lots done. I thought it was going to be a bit of a struggle, and at first I was kind of like, and it just it's a bit like any exercise. You have to warm up, and then once you've warmed up you just like you're free and you can go. And I'm here in this gorgeous, look at the gorgeousness of it all. Oh, I just got a whole meadow to myself. I love it. And then my lovely little cabin. It's just so important to give yourself space to be creative. You know, it's like, I feel like, oh God, I can't express how much I'm loving this and how important it is. So, I want to show you something. This morning, I began my practice. You see, you know, you have to like create yummy rituals and ceremonies to make just everything sacred, right? And my writing practice is definitely sacred. And so I have a muse, and my muse is Shona. So I did a Meet Your Muse meditation with Lisa Lister, and I saw a sexy fox, and I'm like, I like foxes, I really like foxes, but I'm not, it's not a spirit animal for me or anything, like it's not one that's like obvious for me. But there was just this sexy female fox, and then I looked her up. And yeah, there's two kind of fox goddess traditions. There's one in Japan where there's a god that's got like 9 tails and is a shapeshifter. Was it 7? I think it's 7 tails actually, because it links to the number 7, which is a strong number for me. And it has the 7 tails and it's a shapeshifter, and it can be any gender. And then Shona is a fox goddess who is a Celtic goddess who is the goddess of the River Shannon. And the River Shannon runs underneath the 9 hazel trees. Oh, again, no, it is 9 hazel trees which are the trees of knowledge, and they oh, there's a little fly, and they drop their hazelnuts into the River Shannon, and the salmon eat it, and the salmon then become the salmon of knowledge because they eat the hazelnuts. And the hazelnuts special to me because Julian of Norwich talks about them, and they're in my play Sisterhood, and we quote Julian of Norwich in Sisterhood. She says that all that is below Mother Mary, the goddess, is as small as is a hazelnut. There's a little spider on my finger. Yeah, so hazelnuts are very special to me, and so it was wonderful to suddenly read that this fox goddess was linked to the hazelnuts because she eats the salmon. So she eats the salmon and she gets the wisdom as well, and that's why foxes are wily and smart, because they eat the salmon of knowledge, which eat the hazelnuts from the trees of knowledge. And these all happen in the River Shannon, and then there's the goddess Shona. And so I have a picture of Shona on my altar, and in my meditation we looked at like what textures she likes and what foods and things, and she likes salmon, obviously. She also really likes chocolate, but I'm not eating chocolate at the moment. And she likes soft satins and reds and sexy materials and things, and the smell of rose and sandalwood and frankincense. Now, when I came here, I was doing work with Venus, and so Venus is very much my muse at the moment. And I've got my iconostasis that I made. I brought that with me, and I've made a whole Venus shrine. And the moon is coming up right over there. The full strawberry moon came up over there and just blew through the window at me while I was holding the Witch Fowler You strawberry moon ceremony for the people doing the course with me. And it was just amazing. So I was just doing the ceremony of the moon, just smiling down at me, and then I walked out naked out here and just like bathed under the moon, which was amazing. And today for my practice I drew Shona. So I always do it at the start of my writing practice. I'll draw a new picture of Shona. So this is my picture of Shona for today that I drew this morning, and this is her lying in the meadows being like, come play with me. And I did. I played with her all day, and we wrote, and we it's just like, it's like I'm having a sexy affair, but it's with my own creativity. I love it, and with Mumma Earth, of course. So that's day one of my writing practice. I'll let you know how things go tomorrow, and if I have any revelations and things. It's been crazy today actually, because I always kind of write stuff before the 7-year book thing happens, and when I come to write the 7-year book thing, I get it going, and then I go find that earlier stuff and I kind of bolt it onto the front. And it's really interesting seeing how much the world's changed. Like, the bolt-on bit is from 2016, and now in 2020 we live in a new world, a completely different world. I'm talking about theatre in 2016 and all these venues that are now all shut. It's crazy. It's crazy just looking at how different the world is, and so it's actually making a really good book. I mean, thanks world for going completely nuts so that I can write a good book. That's not what I mean, but like, I mean, what a time to be writing a book. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'll be writing it for a year, so who knows where we're going to be in a year's time. Strap in, eh? Let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I will share more with you tomorrow.